Welcome back, everyone. Okay, so we're ready to go ahead and give some awesome stuff to the, well, I don't know how awesome it is, a piece of beef jerky.
This is the first token. I await the rest.
The rest being just this, the pouch.
I accept your tokens, brother. Now you must prove your knowledge of the lore of the gemstones. This is the way of it. I will pose you 3 riddles. There are 3 stones which you must choose to answer each riddle. If you are right, you will pass in safety. If you are wrong, commend your soul to God, for you will die here. Here's the first riddle.
They have some really weird requirements to be a monk here. You have to be a soldier and you have to know about stones and how to play a flute.
It's sort of a form of paganism in itself. Anyway, let me just go ahead and show you what happens if you get them wrong.
Oh,
I just randomly happened to hit the
awesome.
right one. Alright, let's see. Alright, that was the wrong one. Bad choice, stranger, whoever you were. Clunk. I hear the monks dumped Robin's body into the fens after the Guardian cracked his pate.
Aye, he failed to study his gemstone lore.
All not go near those fens now and see his drowned soul lighting the swamps with the other will-o'-the-wisps. You'd be safe enough with a piece of jet or lapis lazuli in hand.
Oh, Will should have gone instead of us.
How do you know that?
Oh,
Oh.
no, I wanted to see.
He said something. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and restore. Actually restored here, or actually saved here, so let me go ahead and just pick something wrong and see what they say. How do you know that? Studied my gemstone lore in the book, that's how. I suggest you do the same. Yes, if it couldn't be any more obvious, that's another hint that this is copy protection. Luckily, I happen to have some supplemental information which should lead us in the right direction. So let me just go ahead and peruse it. So my trees are heavy with fruit, my heart is full of all desires, my wife gives birth to a whole age. What do I have?
I guess you have a Rana.
Okay, so the correct stones here are agate, carnelian, and quartz. So let's see, which of these?
So the top one, right?
The top one, I believe this is agate, yeah. And then carnelian is this red one over here.
Right.
And finally this is quartz. It looks like a diamond, but it's actually
Yeah.
just quartz. Good, here's the second riddle. The drought lengthens, the corn withers in my field, and a witch curses me with a glance. What would you give me? I don't know, 4-leaf
Some
clover?
rocks.
Alright, the drought lengthens, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this is going to be agate, jet, and lapis lazuli. So agate, jet, and... Again, agate is at the top. Jet is this...
Jet black.
Yeah, exactly like jet black, that one. And lapis lazuli is, I
On the
believe,
left.
this one. There we go. Well done, brother. Here's the final riddle. I must ride upon a fiery horse through valleys filled with adders and seek the fate that awaits me. What should I take with me?
Jet, sapphire, and turquoise.
Yes, right here. Jet, sapphire, and turquoise.
So black,
again, here's jet.
shiny blue,
Sapphire
Up,
is
yeah.
this one.
and to the left.
And finally, this is the only turquoise colored one. So there we go.
Welcome in, brother.
Alright. That wasn't too bad, I guess. I better save. Solve gem riddles. Huzzah! Alright. So let me go ahead and let's see, what are we doing now? What's the next thing to do?
You go to the center and...
Oh, hold on.
Sorry.
Shush.
You were asking what to do.
I was thinking aloud, I wasn't asking you specifically. I want to actually take a look around, I just want to click the eye on various things. This kind of viewpoint might look familiar if you played Conquest of Camelot. I believe it also represents Arthur's castle using a similar layout. Although this is a little bit different because instead of being a king in your own castle, in this game you're an interloper in foreign territory. So let's take a look around. What's up here? A monk stands guard over a prisoner that's being tortured in this tower. Oh, this is the torture room. That's the best part of all. These cells are cold and sparsely furnished. These monks lead an ascetic life. I believe all these cells give you exactly the same message. Stonework with this chair displays the dank and chilled by the mist of the fens. What's up here? Spiral stairs, yeah, okay. What's at the top? At the top of these stairs, there's a locked door with a small barred window. Through it I see a small prison cell with no one inside. Okay, we can't get through there. What's in here? This is an open court. It has only a well in the center. Perhaps this is where the monks practice fighting with their quarterstaff, which they do so well. What's down here? This tower's locked. I have a hunch the prior lives here. Alright. And I'll go to this area later. What's in the middle here? The prior and other monks are in this refectory, which is just a fancy word for a cafeteria or dining hall, basically. So, alright, let's start here in the refectory.
I don't recognize you. Who are you?
This guy has like the largest brows of any character in this game, I think.
I am, Brother Eustace.
And what do you do here, Brother Eustace? Oh, and what do you here, Brother Eustace?
He looks like some kind of evil cyberpunk genie or something like that.
He looks like a wrestler to me.
I've joined your order so that I may serve Prince John as he deserves.
Then you're welcome, Brother Eustace. If you can fight, there's not a one of us that wasn't a soldier back before we donned the black robes.
There are those with good cause to fear the skill of my arm, your worship, or I would not be wearing this robe.
Good. We'll have to put it to the test soon. Have you sworn to obey the vows of our order?
Oh, I've made many a solemn oath, never fear.
Have a care, Brother Eustace. Your tongue is a mite slippery for a man who has sworn humility and obedience.
I have to agree with him. Robin Hood doesn't come across as quite penitent and pious, especially for someone who's supposed to be a brand new monk.
I say Will would have done a better job.
Please pardon me, your worship.
Or at least Will would have known about the stones.
Yeah. Well, plus he's a fighting guy.
Very well, but we are strict here. Any infraction is punished with lashings. Remember that.
And after that, he strolls off. And that's pretty much it. There's really nothing else to do here. We can take a look around. The Normans who built this fortress must have left behind this effigy of a Norman knight. They all look the same with the hood over their heads. Indeed they do, except for the...
I think they'd probably look the same without the hoods over their heads, too.
Keep your hands to yourself, brother.
These guys don't kill you if you click the hand on them several times, though you can keep clicking on them and nothing happens.
Silence is better than talk, brother.
Alright. So let's get out of here. There wasn't really anything else we need to do except meet the guy with the huge eyebrows. And it doesn't tell you, but what he's actually done is he's gone off here to the torture room in the upper left. So let's go ahead and take a look. The prior is within, surrounded by torture devices with his unfortunate victims strung up on one of them. Alright, let's see.
Answer me. Speak, or I'll put weights on your feet and rip your arms from their sockets. Pah! I tell you, Brother Eustace, I've never seen a more stubborn, stupid creature than this miserable dwarf.
Aye, he does look miserable.
I've wasted enough time here. You have to stand guard and increase his pain in any way you can. When he's ready to talk, send for me. I'll be in the scribe's room.
I thought he thought we were stupid. Does he really trust us to do a good job?
I don't know. He's kind of like Kojak or something. I don't know. I have no idea. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and stop here because, as you can probably guess, this prisoner we see hanging here is of some significance, and we will meet him and find out more about him in the next video. So, we'll see you then, folks. Ta-ta for now.
Goodbye.